Hello, welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Curze, the Sith warrior here on the world of Tatooine. Where we last left off, we were helping the Imperial Reclamation Service look into some Zerka, I suppose, artifacts that they discovered here on Tatooine. They are moving to a forward base of operations with a new artifact we recovered for them. But we're now going to continue our search for Master Yonlak, who trained Norman Carr's Padawan and discovered her ability. We need to... what was it again? How to put it correctly? Follow in their footsteps. And the first clue that we've got is that she went into a cave with a sand demon and left its skin glistening. So, we need to go see Isabeau Jeef and see what he knows about such a thing. Yeah, the exchange are surrounding Isabeau's occupancy. Might as well get the bonus done while we're here. And we're very close to our next level. Let's give it a moment. Sometimes walking into new areas, the enemies sometimes take a moment to spawn in. I wasn't too sure if any members of the exchange would be waiting for us. Doesn't seem to be, which is good.
The world is weeping, and the tears evaporate in the heat of our sins.
I think you mean from the heat of our suns, Isabeau.
No, child. There is a dark presence newly arrived on Tatooine.
Ah, Sith. You made it. The hostiles outside were no match for you, I see.
They tried to stop me. They failed.
Failure can be contagious, and hard to dispel once contracted. You are the Seeker Sharak spoke of. You wish to understand the Jedi's purpose in the lair of the Sand Demon.
I'm used to getting what I want.
The spoiled child often becomes lazy.
Please, Isabeau, make haste. Tell my friend what you know. I will remain here after to hear your wisdom.
Fine. Gather close. Few are aware that Tatooine was once a place of positive Force energy. Jedi made pilgrimages here to renew and purify. The sands speak of a ritual called the Demon's Blood. This is likely what the Jedi that Sharak witnessed was engaged in.
Explain this ritual.
The Demon's Blood. A Jedi seeking enlightenment would cover himself in fresh Sand Demon blood and enter the village of the Savage Ones. Cowering before the Demon Slayer, the Savage Ones would reveal the path to self-discovery and to that which the Slayer seeks.
According to Shark, the Padawan did not slay the beast.
There must be another way to bathe in the beast's blood, but you'll have to discover that for yourself, if you care to. To know where this Jedi girl went, you'll have to perform the ritual yourself, and then see if the Savage Ones speak.
It's not much to go on, but it will do.
That is everything I have. If everything is not much, then perhaps nothing is everything.
Here are the coordinates you will need. After you face the Sand Demon, I will meet you at the Sand People compound. If the legend is true, and the Sand People have something to offer you, I wish to see it with my own eyes.
So what was that? Covered in the blood of the Sand Demon. We will go on a path of self-enlightenment. Oh dear. That could go horribly wrong. Oh, okay. Ah, yes. In Junland, on the Imperial side, there is a cave system, a tunnel, leading to a smaller, I suppose, gulch. I'm not sure if that's the right term or not. A smaller area, which only has one major building, but a few caves that shoot off from it. I'm guessing one of those caves contains our Sand Demon. Either way, let's go to Junland. There are a few side missions we can pick up there. We could look into Darth Silvar's pilgrimage, which is what we'll need to do when we use the holo terminal and speak to Captain Gola once again. But before we do any of that, we might as well make this video a purely dedicated story arc video. We'll look at the Sand Demon and see what time we have left, whether or not we want to go to the Sand People village. So I might as well enjoy a bit of the scenery. Cliffs, sand, wreckage, even more sand, a random sand person or two, womp rats. There you go. I need to be womp rats around somewhere. Over there to the north, where those wind turbines are, there is a couple of heroic missions you can pick up, if you so wish. Now, I'm not really overly interested in doing them. You have a holo terminal to speak to Captain Gola, and there is an exploration mission from Teak here. There's Teak here, and later on, I'm guessing it's his twin brother, or at least his brother anyway, we will encounter here on Tatooine at the same time. The captain here has a heroic mission to play with some more, I'm not sure it's members of the Exchange, but there's definitely a criminal organization that has been impeding Imperial like missions here, like the convoys. Somewhere around here is a cave entrance. Ah, there it is. An Exchange Raider base. I'm guessing that's it over there. Full group of elite Exchange NPCs. They would probably not be so fun to fight unless we had Quinn healing us. So yeah, the Sand People are out here in force. this should be, yeah, an Imperial agent phase. The Imperial agents are in search of a notorious, I suppose, I almost want to call him scoundrel. Someone who's interfering with the Imperial operations galaxy-wide. And I'm not sure if he was trained by a group of people, an elite group here on Tatooine, but you are to infiltrate their organization. Of course, they do try to assassinate you. Okay. The Sand Demon's Cave. Here we go. And there's the Sand Demon. An ancient Sand Demon is in the far corner of the cavern. It has not noticed you.
My lord, permission to speak. I have thoughts about our present undertaking.
Speak, Captain.
I'm not sure what the Padawan could have done to avoid a physical confrontation with the Sand Demon. No doubt some Jedi mind manipulation. But if a girl nascent in the Force can quell the beast, surely we can. And then we can slaughter the monster with ease.
Are you concerned about facing the Sand Demon?
An unknown enemy is always a concern. But I've seen you overcome fearsome foes before. It seems the time is upon us. The demon has caught our scent.
Sand Demon is clearly incensed at your intrusion.
Desert monster, I stand my ground. I will not run.
You sense confusion. It hesitates.
See, I am not your enemy.
Oh, I guess we are. And here I was trying to be polite.
I've never seen a beast bleed so much. It seems we are to literally bathe in the demon's blood. The beast's stench is thick on us. It makes my eyes water.
You don't fool me, Quinn. You're crying.
Dealing with the beast was an impressive experience, but it does not move me. I believe we have succeeded in the demon blood ritual. Are we to move on to the Sand People compound, my lord?
Sounds like a plan.
Lead the way, my lord.
It's fun to rile him up. Oh well. I was hoping, obviously I must have chose the wrong option, you can say. I was hoping to choose the right option to try and pacify the Sand Demon, and then while its guard was down, kill it then. I was going to spare it like the Padawan did. But I was certainly hoping to see if I could pacify it. In that regard I failed, but oh well, it's dead nonetheless. So we need to travel far to the west now. Ooh. No, we don't apparently. Huh. Unless I'm thinking of a different area. There are a lot of cavern systems that the Sand People have taken up residence in. There's another one there which we will be entering in the near future. I'm guessing we're going this way first. When they were talking about the Savage Ones and the Sand People village, I thought they meant another village. Oh, neutral Sand People. That's unusual. Oh, because we're covered in the blood. If we weren't covered in the blood, maybe they wouldn't run away. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
I trailed and observed your descent here. I could not believe my eyes. The Sand People all ran from you. What transpired inside the Sand Demon cave that makes this so?
It was an epic battle, and I killed the beast.
You have bathed in the demon's blood. Its essence fills the air. Now, Isabeau said that this is where your path will be illuminated. But there doesn't seem to be anything here. Wait! On your guard, Offworlder. One of the Sand People approaches.
The Sand People cowers and grunts. He holds before you a piece of weathered parchment.
I'll take that.
The Sand People bows once more and then flees.
I've never seen one of the Sand People approach an outsider in peace. This parchment the Sand Person brought is remarkable. It is a crude but very clear map of the desert. It marks a door carved into the wall of the Desert Wound Ravine. But I've mapped this ravine and there is no such door.
Tell me anything else important about the area.
I can tell you that humans are very low on the food chain there. The ravine marks the farthest I or anyone I know of has dared venture. Here are the coordinates. I will follow stealthed, using the dune's shadows.
Just stay out of my way.
I am not much use in hand-to-hand combat anyway. Darth Barris enlisted my services to be scout and lookout, and I intend to do my job. Head deeper into the desert, and you will find the Desert Wound Ravine. Safe journey.
Trek to the Oasis. And this is where we travel far west of Junland. We'll quick travel back to the outpost where we first arrived, and then we'll take a speeder. We won't use the transport service droid, we'll take in a bit of the scenery. But yeah, we'll go to the Oasis in this video as well, why not? We will come back to this outpost and do a few of the side missions, but we may as well make this a Sith Warrior story-centric video while we're here. Sometimes you'll find, especially with the sand people, they like to set up ambushes, and they're buried actually in like little pockets that they've made in the sand, and they'll just pop up, normally next to like little outcroppings like this. There's a small bridge. Yeah, there it is. Good. We have another Imperial base of operations just ahead of us here. We can pick up even more side missions if we so choose, and we probably will do a few of them. We'll speak to the NPCs and see how we can assist them in any case, and then decide from there. This is Mos Anek. So yeah, a member of the Republic could get here, potentially, but then they would have to get through these Grenadiers and the Sith Master, which they couldn't do, really. Oh, where are we going? The cave system is over here. So yeah, I think we need to go through another Sand People village.
Didn't lose you.
Security chest for someone if they would desire it. Gained another legacy level. Awesome. I don't think we really need anything new to be unlocked from having a higher legacy level nowadays, but I suppose it's nice to have nonetheless. Okay, so
Didn't lose you.
Quinn, just go and follow for me. Actually,
I'll be in my quarters.
yeah, you go away for the moment. This is something that we really should handle by ourselves.
You have lost your way, Dark One, but I have come to correct your course. I am the embodiment of your greatest potential. I am what you could be if you overcame your fear and walked in the light. Impossible. You're trying to trick me. Only someone riddled with fear lies to himself. The light eliminates the need for such fear. Let me prove that I am you. We hunt Nomen Kar's Padawan, who can see the true nature of anyone. Our master, Darth Barris, fears that this girl will expose his network of spies and bring about his demise. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at how you persist in trying to hide. And you believe this way to be a sign of strength. If you persist down this path, your life will be consumed by paranoia and fear. Betrayal will wait around every corner. You will never know whom to trust. I like it that way. But you might like the alternative better. You see, the dark side seeks to subjugate the Force. It treats the Force as an adversary to be used and manipulated. When you embrace the light, you meld with the Force, become part of it. Then true clarity and peace can be achieved. I have no interest in clarity and peace. Then you are blind to where true power resides. Look at our master. If the dark is so potent, why is Darth Barris deathly afraid of a young girl? Nomen Kar's Padawan is merely a nascent champion of the light, and already she strikes fear into the heart of a dark side master. That is a powerful argument. Maybe the light is stronger. Then choose now to reverse your path. Commune with me, turn away from the darkness, and walk among the enlightened. I'll never join you. If you refuse the light, you must strike me down. Do you have it in you to kill part of yourself? I will eradicate all lightness in the galaxy. Come then, take me on. You will discover the light inside you cannot be vanquished. You have proven your way is strong and viable. With this victory, our essence has been purified. In the clarity of this communion, a vision of our destiny on Tatooine appears. Can you see it too? An encampment hidden in the farthest reaches of the desert, past a rock formation called the Forbidden Pass. Is this where I will find the Jedi Master Yonlock? There is no doubt this is where the Padawan went. This is where the Great Master helped her powers become expressed. The image fades. Find the Forbidden Pass and confront Master Yonlock beyond it. Our journey on this planet ends there. Farewell.
I cannot believe what I just witnessed. Did you just tell yourself to venture beyond the Forbidden Pass?
Tell me everything you know about this place.
I am chilled to the bone. The desert beyond the Forbidden Pass is an area that no one can survive. No one! Even the Sand People dare not go. You mustn't go!
The opposite is true. I must.
This is not some silly superstition. Those who go beyond the Forbidden Pass are never seen again. I will not. I cannot follow you there.
I needn't waste any more time with a coward.
How that word burns me. I will return to your spaceport and update Darth Barris.
It's always interesting how that conversation goes. It wasn't ideal, but it's interesting for the Sith Warrior. I think it's the only playable class that really has a major consequence of you being a part of the light or the dark side in the decisions you've made up until this moment, and another moment later on, where if we were attuned to the light side, a dark side reflection would appear, at least from what I can recall, and would ask you to embrace your passions instead of clarity and peace. And I'm not sure. I think I talked about this when I was playing as Asura, my Sith Warrior, but it would be an interesting pivot point in the series to have been such a stalwart defender of the Empire, believing so much in the dark side, and then your reflection being able to twist you and, well, not twist, because that's something that may be against your will, but convincing you of its own, your other part, your other side, and then playing the game from the perspective of someone who is walking off the light side. I'm not sure what happens if you agree with your reflection and don't strike it down. I wonder if all the points in your alignment switch, because that would be an interesting mechanic, but I've never tried it before. Mainly because I like being of the dark side with one singular playthrough. I have tried it once as a member of the light side, as a Sith Warrior. I never completed the entire series, but it didn't feel right. To myself, anyway. It's interesting, though. I suppose it's the same as playing as a dark side aligned Jedi. Either a knight or a consular. So, we need to go into the Dune Sea now. We've had a vision gifted to us from our reflection and from our enlightenment of where we'll find the Padawan's former teacher, the Jedi Master Yonlock. But of course, before we go into the Dune Sea, there's a few things, well, there's quite a few things we need to do prior to that. We're going to head back to the eastern outpost of Junland, and we need to speak to the Imperial Reclamation Service. And there's a few missions we can pick up here and there while travelling through Junland on our way to the Dune Sea. There's a astromech droid telling us about the Mandalorian Raiders flashpoint if we wish to do that flashpoint, but it's already done. So we'll break this video here, and when we come back, as I say, we'll do a few more side missions. We have the mission for the Tatooine story arc, speaking to Captain Gola, and seeing what pilgrimage Darth Silphars went on, but we'll look into that as we continue the series next time. This has been AnthWolf for Star Wars The Old Republic. Hope you've all enjoyed, and I'm going to go take a drink, soothe my throat, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, no. Bye-bye now.